Hey, it's Gary, 3 times head of growth. I spent the last 2 years leading PLG efforts, and today I'm going to talk to you about my top 5 challenges on leading and doing product-led growth motion at a startup. Just going right into it, having the team agility, developing that mindset with the PLG team to launch even when it's uncomfortable. And because the PLG operations gets better with quantity, and every customer is an opportunity to learn and try to get on the right track. So even though you're not ready, it's getting in front of the customers and hearing their feedback, seeing how they use the product using onboarding calls, and trying to understand what resonates and what doesn't resonate. How can you reassure them? And you won't know if you don't launch, whether it's a feature launch or a paywall launch. You want to get it in front of your customers and try to understand, does it resonate? Does the messaging resonate? Is it something that they're looking for? And so for me to help the team process this, I remind them that our goal is to create a software that's for the next 1,000 customers. And I hope that helped them visualize that, hey, you should be proud of what you're launching because it's going to be used by more than thousands of customers. And those customers are coming in because our marketing channel is working, it's resonating, and the scale of customers are coming. So let's iterate quickly so we can have the best experience for them. And when we talk about iterating, some folks might use the word experimentation, but not all engineering team and design teams are comfortable with experimentation. And the word experiment carries a lot of stigma. And oftentimes it's signified it's likely going to fail. And not everyone is comfortable with failing or failure. And so the product team spoke to me that they don't like that feeling because when it doesn't work, they need to clean it up. And if it doesn't resonate, that's something that they need to tear it apart and fix it. And so, and product teams often work like this because they're often the way they think about it is they build and layer, not build and tear down. So it's not until we started calling it learnings, replace the word experiments, we started calling it learnings, that we get more interest from our technical teams, and it's starting to resonate a little bit better because learning is like you want to learn the unknown. Now we're just building learnings and collecting product data points and seeing what customers resonate with this feature or this paywall. And the third challenge is really going through that first 6 months. And the first 6 months were really challenging for me because we didn't really have enough data points. We didn't have enough signals on who want to buy. And we were identifying do they want to buy or they're just dragging their feet? And we couldn't clarify yet what are we truly providing? And what is our mission? Why do we have a PLG motion? Why do we have a freemium tier? What is this pricing about? Why does it make sense? How does it make sense? What do I get for the support for upgrading? And why should customers choose us? Does it really work? And does it really work on the free tier? And once we launched, we're still looking to convert sales and identify product qualified leads. So there's a lot of pressure because we didn't understand and we still had to deliver. So looking back, this is relatively normal journey because we are taking a product that was mostly built for a sales-led motion and applying it to a new customer segment. And what worked before is not going to work for this PLG customer. So it's not until we continue to talk to our customers and onboard them till we start to improve every aspect. So we improve our activation, our onboarding, our retention, our nurturing, our pricing, our self-serve documentation, the FAQs, what messages and language resonated. And then we develop processes like lifecycle marketing and tooltips. And all of these are like product-led growth bumpers. And just trying to get these free customers to move forward, get to the activation point, get to AHA, and get them to convert and see why they need to upgrade. The fourth challenge is that cross sales-led growth and product-led growth narrative. As I mentioned, the first 6 months was very challenging. So there was a lot of questionable results in the first 6 months. And there was a lot of chatter internally. Why are we still investing in PLG? Why are we doing both motions? Which one makes sense for which customer segment? Who should I reroute and triage to? when customers complain, the downstream triage, who should be talking to the customers? Is it the customer support team, customer success team, the community, or the PLG team? And why do we have different marketing verbiages? And where do we draw the line? Where do we have to be the same and where do we have to be different? And so once we saw some success in the product-led growth motion selling to customers, and we can see the distinction because certain customers, and we can see it because certain customers have different average contract value. And so then we were able to create a more cohesive strategy using what resource we have and apply it to SLG and to PLG, and where that Venn diagram looks like. And so communicating this product strategy definitely alleviated a lot of and reduced a lot of those cross chatter about where are our roadmap priorities. And lastly, the last challenge is really, hey, product-led growth is cool and new and innovative and risky, but it's really an uphill battle. Educating the team, getting buy-in, reassuring the leadership team, showing updates and results to the organization, that's a lot of stress. So having a mental health program for yourself, I was fortunate to have outlets like a peaceful home. I had time to cultivate like a calm mind for going out for a walk, going to the park, and opportunities to step away, go on trips, and recharge. And I talk about this in my A Year in Life of PLG as the head of PLG post. I talk about how I went to the local gym to swim during lunchtime so I can come back with a quieter mind, so I can listen more intently to my team, listen to the customers, and plan more strategically. And I can have a better plan of action for myself, for the team, and for the organization, because I wasn't lost in the feelings and the frustrations and the chatter, even in my mind. Having a good mental health program for yourself is a good way to help lead the charge, help you lead the charge as the PLG lead. Follow me on growthwithgary.com or feel free to subscribe here to learn more about how to execute PLG, lead and operate and launch and be successful in SaaS.